Ho ho ho, and a Merry Christmas YouTube. It's Tutti UK. Welcome back to another video.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
It's the Christmas spectacular, the Christmas bonanza. I got my stupid hat on, I got me too small t-shirt. I feel like Father Christmas, I tell you. Jesus Christ. Cheers. Good health. Oh. So I hope we're all set. I did say they want me in another video. This is Saturday. So Monday is, tomorrow's Sunday's Christmas Eve and Monday is Christmas Day. So I hope everyone's in good health and are all set and all done all their food shopping and all that stressful stuff. We're pretty much done now, so I'll chill out today. A little bit of cleaning to do tomorrow, and that's it. So I'm consuming some drinks. I've had some jobs to do today, so I've done them. So we're all set. And I've had a bit of a bonanza on the old pickups. I've got a... Well, I don't know what I've got actually, because I've got an unopened gift. A parcel all the way from the land of the rising sun. I'm tempted to do that first. Really excited to open that. And I've got... We've been back to the sex shop, big time. Big time to the sex shop. And some other wonderful odds and sods. Gap filling. We've been gap filling. Oh. The Saturn collection is complete, by the way. I mentioned if anybody sat through hour and 10 minutes, I thank you. I thank you very much. I didn't intend for it to be contiguous. I was going to split it, but when I looked at editing, it just didn't work quite right. So I think it was like 45 minutes the first bit, and you know, well, less or more than that, and it was only like 20 minutes for the Saturn bit. So I thought, you know what, I'll just leave it. And I mean, I watch John's arcade videos, and sometimes I watch half and I watch half again. I don't see a problem with it. I got a lot of long videos, to be honest, but horses for courses and all that lot. I'm not going to say this is going to be a quick video. We'll see how we go, see how much I fucking ramble and waffle on. And we'll see how the light holds out, because I tell you what, that's an hour fast. It's 2:30, but it's, I think about 3:30, but in about an hour's time it'll start to get dark. It's not cold. It's not cold today at all. Just a bit miserable and grey. As is the case with the UK usually. So let's crack on. I am very, very tempted to open said parcel. Let me remove this thing first. I should have done this a little bit beforehand. Can I even remove it? No. Anyway, look, I can show you. This is from my good mate. My dearly departed car boot mate and gaming event mate, Busabi James. He now lives in the land of the rising sun, the jammy bastard. Chatted to him the other day because obviously he sent this through, and I was like, mate, you didn't have to do this. But what an absolute ledge. Look at this though. Look, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna try and salvage them stamps. Fucking how good are those stamps? So yeah, for my mate Busabi James, absolute ledge that he is. I ain't got a scoop. He didn't even say he was sending anything or nout. But mate, I miss you. You know that. Let's get into it. Exciting. I'm not sure, did he celebrate Christmas, James, over... Obviously they're not... Well, Christmas is... I was going to say, Christmas isn't even a Christian religion, it's a pagan festival, so... But I think Christmas means different things to different people. I'm not religious at all. I think it's all a load of bollocks. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but it is. It's the root of all evil. But Christmas is about, you know, family and shit, innit? It's family and shit. Well, I've got to keep this bag because I want them stamps. They're wicked, man. Oh, they're wicked. Right. Anyway, enough of that. So he sent. Look at that. Bag of sweets. Oh man! And that's Doraemon. My Japanese pronunciation is shockingly shit. Or actually non-existent. See what we got! Look at this! I won't show you every single sweet, if you've seen most of them just then. But what's this big one behind it? It is a Mario jelly. Is it jellies? You make a sherbet. Oh right, so you look, it's like a little mould. A Mario mould. There you go. Add water. Mario! Oh dude, man. Thank you so much. The fuck is that thing? That doesn't even look, that looks all squishy, look. Shall we eat it? So them that can read Japanese, probably only James and Softitaku or whatever. Going out to all the people I know that watch my videos that can read it. Ooh. Is that still a bit of a sweet in there? That's got to be the paper, isn't it? The fuck is that? It's in foil. Ugh! Big jello thing. Like walnut. I'll probably tell me meant to put that in water to dissolve it. Just fucking ate it raw. Oh! That's seriously sweet. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Sweetest. Yeah, it's like walnut. Right, put them in the bag. Sort them out in a minute. Trouble that's going to make my beer taste weird now. No. We have this, of which I have no idea. Oh, what's his scent? What the fuck is this? There's something on the DS. We are still recording, aren't we? Yes. It's alright, because the red dot it lines up with the hat. I can't see it though. But I've gone through all that from the thing. It's a massive DS game. Oh man! No way! I know what this is. I've just seen a corner of it. Mate, what have you done? It said, oh, it ain't much. Oh, I didn't know this was out. This didn't get an English release. Fuck. The mad bastard's only gone and sent me, got it on the PS3. I've completely gone blank. Something the White Witch. Oh, for God's sake, it'll come to me, look. Oh, I can't think of it now. Fucking stone, idiot. So it's like an outer sleeve and then it goes into this. I've got it on the PS3 down there in the box. I can't think what it's called. There might be a clue in here. Oh, look. It will come to me. Oh, it's just all the spells, obviously, all in. It's something the White Witch, and I've got it on the PS3, and it's really going to annoy me now. It doesn't even say it on here, will it? Everyone's screaming at the screen. Stupid. It'll come to me. It will come to me. Because the second one's coming out, isn't it? Part number 2's coming out. Mate, you didn't have to do that. I didn't even know this got a... release on the DS. That is some kick-ass box set. Look at that thing, got jewel in there, look. Jewel and nylon. Oh, mate. It would happen for... I still can't remember what it's called. It will. That sweet's repeating on me. Oh, James, man. Thank you, James and the family. That is absolutely brilliant. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Still can't think of it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on, everybody. Right. I've got a bit of Facebook. I've got some Out and About pickups, and then I've got some eBay. What should we do first? I'll do the Facebook stuff. There's only two of them, and they're on a quite familiar theme at the minute. This one I added on just as because the guy was when I mentioned I wanted to buy the other game, he goes, well, is there anything else? Because I'm just going to include it in the same postage. So I said, how about that one? I did have to go and check because then I had a horrible feeling I'd got it. I haven't. It just needs a case swap out, so I don't like that. These are from Simon Popel. You may or may not recall, I purchased Kia Flyers Squadron 2 off of said person, and he was, you know, very gracious in letting me buy it for a good price. So he's obviously clearing out, thinning down, etc, etc. Anyway, he had a load of myriad of stuff for sale. So there was one game I was interested in. He shot me a price. I was like, yeah, I'll have that. Chuck this in for a £5, I think it is, and it's IK Plus. You can't beat IK Plus. Absolutely iconic on the Amiga for me, and obviously some people the Atari ST. Archie McLean, isn't it? I'm sure it was Archie McLean did IK Plus, but yeah, I mean, very, very similar. I did have to Google it on the PlayStation just to sort of see if it had altered, because I thought, obviously I remember playing it, but I can't remember if I played the PlayStation version if it was any different. But yeah, £5 was a pretty good price. It's probably after the price it goes for, give or take, you know. But yeah, nothing like amazing, but still quite a nice one to have. I haven't got, but I have now. So it can sit longer if everything counts, gathering dust. And then the other game I got off Simon, for the ever-growing Mega CD collection. Could probably do a case swap or clean maybe. I'll try and clean it. It might come up alright for a couple of stickers that need removing. I think this is an Amiga release. Sure it was, looks very Amiga-esque, and that is Wonder Dog. I don't think this got a normal Mega Drive release, but very core-esque Amiga graphics there. To say, not particularly rare, but a bit uncommon. I wouldn't sort of say it's no, you know, Tomcat or arcade classics in terms of being common, but it's common enough. I'm going to leave the CX to the last because there's a fair old whack of that. I'm going to jump across. We're going to go to some pickups today. Grab these from a local shop. Pop in every now and then. It's very limited in terms of the retro. They have some nice bits. Case in point, they've had these for a while actually, and I kind of ummed and ahed a little bit on one of them because I'd already had it. But I thought, well, after the price, I asked him, there's 3 games here, and he didn't be a cracking price, 25 quid for all 3, so not bad at all. Was it 8 quid each, something like that? Yeah, 8, 16, 24, but 8 quid each, which, to be honest, 2 of them were 8 quid each on their own, so the other one, he's knocked, I think it's 15 quid on it, so he's knocked, like, 7 quid off that. So first up, and in great condition, which is why I wanted it. I'm sure I've got this loose cart, but the box on this is absolutely mint. Is the Terminator. It's all there, it's all box complete on the Game Gear. So just trundling along on the Game Gear. For see, like I said, this has been in there a while. There's a few others that are not in bad condition. But I thought the Terminator's not a bad game on the Master System and on the Game Gear, so I thought, you know, I'll bag that one. Now, when I was in there, these two games are not on CEX. They're not on their obviously in their library. So I have to have a look at both of them. Sadly, this second one is missing the manual, which I pointed out to him. It's maybe why he gave me such a good price. This one's complete. I don't know if you can see that big pile of Wii games there. They had to be shifted off for Saturn. Anyway, that's part. I thought they were just falling down. That's why I looked around. Back to this game. This is complete. I say, give or take, £8. NBA All-Star Challenge. And it has got the hologram, so I don't really. It looks very NBA Jam-esque a little bit with the digitised sprites. In great condition, nice manual. So yeah, why not? It looks like it's just a one-on-one. Affair, and then say another one that they don't. So CX don't carry that, and they don't carry this. It is missing the manual, but the actual box and everything else is in absolutely fantastic condition. So I thought, you know what? It's a kind of game that I do like. It's a top-down racer, like supercars, the rally game on the Neo Geo AS, stuff like that. It's Power Drive on the Mega Drive. Well, US Gold, no doubt. Nonetheless, even. Yeah, so CX don't. But yeah, it's missing a manual. That one's going to have a manual for this, I know. But quite a funky car, actually. Some psychedelic colours, so yeah. So all three of them for £25. I thought, yeah, go on then, why not? It's Christmas, after all. Here's damn it. Still tastes that sweet. I knew I should have ate it, but it's just such an unusual packet I couldn't resist. Right. eBay. Two absolute belters here. I'll do this first. I was going to say it's been a while since I bought anything for this system. It's not been that long. I think the last time was probably Play Manchester. I bought a couple of games for it from Console Passion. I can't remember why I swallowed a fly. No, I can't remember what I was looking for on this system. There was something I was looking for. And you know, it sort of comes below it when it sort of says recommended items or some words to that effect. I thought, oh, okay, so look at that. I didn't realise that was even released. And it's the US version, which, looking at sort of sold and current listings, is quite fucking rare. This is a UK seller as well. And I looked at the Japanese version, and it goes for and it sells for good money. So you know, ordinarily on this system, the Japanese stuff is cheaper than the US. The US stuff's really expensive. So I've got me a TurboGrafx 16 game, and it is none other than Parasol Stars. So Bubble Bobble 3. And it is by Working Designs. I didn't realise that. It's by Working Designs. UK seller. And I paid, I want to say about £58, which sounds a lot, but it is a lot of money. But this is a way over £100 plus. That's the Japanese version. This is fucking English, the English turbo game. So yeah, I won it on auction, so I was well happy with that. So I haven't got, if I've got any turbo games, but I've got one now. Right. So obviously, just in relation, I suppose, to pick up, because it's just something I do all the time. You know, in terms of like how I collect. Case in point, sort of power drive there. You know, it's not complete, but it's in good nick. So I'll keep that until I can source a manual. I've done that with the Saturn games. So that, you know, when I could sort of quote unquote completed the set, went back over. You know, because it's been over a number of years. You know, it's not been something I've done in like 6 months or anything daft like that. It's been over a couple of years. So some of the games that I bought way back when, whatever, you know, didn't really sort of take too much note of the condition, this, that, and this. So there's been some omissions in terms of, you know, completeness and quality, etc. So I've just been going along, I say, sort of filling them gaps, upgrading where I can, etc, etc. So with the GameCube, I did a similar thing, but it got, and I've done it with the Master System as well. On both of those two systems, it got to the point where there was, or there still are, a number of titles which are very, very expensive, and there's fucking next to no chance in hell you're going to find just a loose manual. So it's always a sort of case of having to buy the game again and move on my manualless copy. Obviously you need the funds to do that. But this game that I had, so this is not Master System, this is GameCube. So there's only two from all of the GameCube games, which I'm going to figure. I don't know how there are again now. It might be 269, something like that. Might be more. Can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I think 269 might be Master System. It's 239 Saturn. I think GameCube's more actually. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's only two that I'm missing manuals for. One is Ratatouille, and the other was this game. Now this popped up, and I was a little bit like dubious. I thought that can't be right. So I looked at it. I chucked the guy what I thought was a quite fair offer, and just rejected it outright. I was like, okay. I was a bit surprised. I was like, okay. So I went up about a tenner, and he rejected it outright again. I was like, man, that is not even that bad a price. No, I chucked him. Sorry, I lowballed him a little bit because I thought we'll just test the waters here. He rejected it. Then I gave him a decent price. Then he rejected it. Then I gave him like, I think it's 10 quid less. 10 quid less than what he was trying to sell it for, 15 quid less, which I thought was the right price. I was expecting a counter offer, you know, I was expecting something back. And he rejected that again. I was like, fucking hell. I know Daz and people get really annoyed with people that don't even contemplate, you know, why a best offer if you just want £1 less. And I thought, for fuck's sake, this is what this guy's going to be like. I looked at all the other stuff he was selling, and he's not like a game and selling guy, he's antique, all that kind of shit, so God knows how he's come across it. He's come across this loose manual somehow, and it was really bugging me. I thought, I'm thinking, I've got, this is hard, this is like ridiculously hard to find on its own. A complete copy, I would probably argue now, I'm going to state it now, it's probably the most expensive. Is it rare? I don't know. It's fucking expensive to buy, probably the most expensive GameCube game, bar none. So those that know the GameCube will know what game it is. So I've got all the games, but I haven't got them all complete. So I'm down to just to Ratatouille now, to see the manual for Ratatouille. We could buy it up, sort of 35-ish quid, all there. So that might be a route, and I'll just try and punt on, you know, my manual's copy for half that. Maybe that's an option. After all that waffle and bullshit, the manual that I bought. So what I had to do was basically say, I messaged the guy and said, look, you know, I obviously want to buy this manual. What's your price? So I've used all my offers up, so I can't make you an offer. But if you want to cancel it and relist it, then I can put an offer in or whatever. And he come back and said £42.50 because I'll send it special, super duper, you know, next day, this, that and the other. And he did. So that probably cost him a couple of quid, and it probably cost him, you know, £3 quid or whatever. So for a give or take, well, for £42.50 it's cost me. It's a lot of money for a fucking manual. It is. It's a shit ton of money. But you're not going to see one of these ever again. I don't think anyway. And it's in Yeah, it's not battered, it's not dinked, there's nothing wrong with it. And it's for Frogger Beyond. And it is a UK, so this didn't, so Frogger didn't get a UKV, got a European release. So I have here Frogger Beyond. Yeah, so this is 200 quid. Easy, easy. So sadly mine was manualless. We are now going to Shit. What's that song? Make you feel whole again. So yeah, there we go. Probably the most expensive game, bar none, on the Cube. If you go for a Cube set, buy first. Tell you that now, while you can. Ridiculously hard to find, and when it is there, it's very expensive. There are some on there. There's some on there for sale. When I meant ridiculously hard to find, I meant like out in the wild, because you'd have to go on the continent. A lot of them are in France, same as Ratatouille. Ratatouille's in France. Ratatouille's, I say, I might just need to just bite the bullet and get that, and then I'll be the same as Big Dunk, Woolly Weeble. Where's Woolly Weeble these days? Yeah, so Dunk's got literally a complete, no manuals missing GameCube set. But that's a huge set. I know 42 odd quid is a lot of money to pay for a manual, but it weren't going to happen. I said the only way I would do it is to buy a 200+ game and then try and put my manualless copy on, and it's just like, you know what, for 42 quid, let's just fucking get it. It's done then. There's a couple of nice eBay pickups there. And you know, say fair play to the seller there. Although he was a bit of a dick just rejecting stuff. When I spoke to him, he was sound enough, and he, you know, and he sent it when he said he was going to send it. Like, you know, special 48 delivery or whatever you call it, and it comes in a nice. It was really well protected when he sent it. Sent it in like a little slim case, bubble wrap the whole fucking shebang. So fair play. So that's yeah, it's one less now as I need Ratatouille. So anyone's got loose money for Ratatouille on the GameCube, give me a shout. Right, after all that. It's a bit of this. Yes, we were sexing again. Now, to disappoint a few people, it's going to be mainly Sega. I've never been a single you know, company channel, as you can see there. I'll fucking mixed bag, Sony, NEC, Hudson, Nintendo, Sega, bit of everything. You know, I'm not a fanboy of them. I'm a fanboy of games, as we like to say. So this is the bulk of this is Sega once more. And do you know what? It's just because I'm speaking to James about this. He goes, "Yeah, too much Sega on your last video. Shame it was all Sega." And Alex, Nintendo Arcade. But the reason is because it's fucking cheaper. Nintendo stuff. I mean, I know it's, you know, it holds its value and stuff like that, but honestly, compared to fucking the Sega stuff, it's like, Jesus Christ. And it's not so much that I don't appreciate it, or I think that the games are any less. It's not that. You know, for me, I would probably get loose cart SNES titles and stuff and whatnot, but even the loose cards are more expensive than the fucking boxed or mint Sega versions, if there is, you know, a comparable item, so to speak. So yeah, again, there's loads more here that you haven't seen that have gone back. I mean, fucking I've lost count of the amount of times that I've ordered Super Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive, and they've sent me through Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition. It must be, I had another one today. I took one back today. That was the 4th one. So this is the 5th one I've had today, and it's just come through as fucking Street Fighter 2. No, Championship. It's just fucking, there's no, where does it say Super on it? Thick motherfuckers. Oh, Jesus. Even the guy in my CEX said, oh, maybe you should write him a letter. I said, oh, fucking pointless. It's just stupid. It doesn't even say it on it. I can understand if it, you know, if the wording was a bit ambiguous. It's not. It doesn't say Super. So anyway, I'm still trying to hunt that one down. You know, a nice complete copy of that. So there's been loads of stuff like that. There's a game in here. He says, yeah, one. I ordered the other one because this come through, and I was thinking, oh, that ain't great. There was another one online. I thought I'll order that, and I could just take it back. You know, I don't mind that. And it's come through today, and it's absolutely fucking battered. Absolutely battered. Just like, no, it's going back. So someone else sort of said on the last video, oh, you do really well at CX. I don't, honestly, I have more misses than I do hits. It's just, I don't show you. Some of the stuff that comes through is absolute fucking disgrace. It's a disgrace. We got to plug away. So anyway, this, I saw this on, this is not Sega. This is all CX, obviously, though. This is not Sega, it's Nintendo. And when I was going for the full N64 set, so that's another set that, again, case in point, I'm just chipping away and I'll just upgrade where I can. And this one was, oh, I thought this was quite a sort of rare, uncommon game. And then they had this one boxed on there. And I had, at that point, I had no money or no credit. I thought, oh, that's going to go. And then when I managed to have some spare funds, it was still there, and I thought, fucking that. Someone must have took it back, you know, in the interim between me checking. But I thought, well, I'll have a punt. If it's no good, I'll just take it back anyway. No loss now, you know, it doesn't matter. And I tell you what, it's come through, and other than my old mate Daz's Speciale Iron, I think this is a fucking good copy. And it's Top Gear Rally 2. So I'm sure this is one of the very latter games. I'm just trying to find a date on the N64. I can't find a date on it. But as I like to say, it has got a bit of honest shelfware, so you know it's not a fakey Jake. Bit of bowage, and obviously just where it's been fucking thumbed to death being opened. All flaps are intact. It could probably do with a new tray. The tray's a little bit beaten. The manual just needs a bit of a flatten. It is complete. It's just a little bit well played. Well played. Again, that, you know, give that a bit of an iron and a flat out. But now, weirdly enough, and it's been a while, Crocodile, since I've looked at my N64 loose carts, but is that the same? Is there a variance of the cartridge? Because I don't recall mine looking that way. It probably does. This is UK V cart, so maybe I didn't get a UK V cart. Maybe mine was a Continental cart. Because I say it's not a very common game. This is actually UK V. Sorry. No, because that says NUS06 EUR. See that? But it has got the green tabs, which is UKV. So with the Nintendo stuff, anything that's green is usually UKV. Hopefully that's to pick it up. So I don't know. It's a bit of a weird anomaly. You know, I don't class myself as an expert on anything, but I'm sure that could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I've got, I say, after a bit of a restructure, so to speak, and pull that into line, I think that's a fucking not a bad buy. I think that's something like 15 quid. It was 15 quid, £1.50 postage, because you know anything less than 50 quid pay postage on. I think that's a fucking great buy. Tell you, any day of the week. There you go. Now we're all Sega. We'll do these because then the bulk of the rest of it is Mega Drive. So yes, that's more Mega CD. I think after putting these in, am I halfway? I think I'm just over halfway from a Mega CD set. Minx, yes I know, and everyone else, I know you're going to go for a full set, but Jesus fucking Christ. Tell you what, one game I was talking to Minx about, this game, now I don't know if this is the going rate or what, I don't know. It's what people are asking on eBay. I know that Mike Almond on Galaxy Sega, I think he's only 3 away from a full set. He's got this and he's got some other absolutely amazing titles on the Mega CD. But Marco's Magic Football is sort of like on eBay, people asking like 300-400 quid for it. It's like, don't want to pay the same game with just a bit of nicer music. Snatch, I don't mind, it's a good game. Final Fight, you don't mind, it's a good game. Sonic CD, you don't mind, it's a good, you know. But, oh man, I think the other one's Syndicate, Theme Park, Samurai Showdown. It's just like, so I'd never say never, but yeah, I just, like I say, a bit like the Game Gear games. I'll pick them up when I see them. If they're cheap enough, I'll snap them up. You know, drop lucky on CX, because say some of them titles are just reeled off from CX are peanuts compared. Anyway, a few off of said CX, of course. I mentioned this one earlier. Again, this was just box and it's gone through and I think it's mint, so I'm happy. Tomcat Alley, one I was missing. Not very expensive. Excuse me, itchy nose. 6, 5, sort of 5, 6, nothing much more than that, I don't think anyway. This one is missing the manual, so it was sold as boxed, so I'll keep it, and you know, I'll look to either try and source it. It does need a new case, case swap. Either try to source a manual at some point, or upgrade it, and I'm sure it's based on the Chuck Rock universe. It's by Core, BC Racers. So I don't mind buying ones like this because they never got a Mega Drive release. I'm not sure if I said it. It looks very much like Street Racer. So, and I think, did Core do Street Racer? I wanted to just reskin Street Racer. I'm sure some Sega nuts will be able to inform me, but it looks very Street Racer-esque. No, Street Racer was Ubisoft, wasn't it? And one that took a while to come through, actually. I thought, oh, it's going to get the old dreaded email of death. We can't source your item. And it come through, I tell you what, it's packed. I mentioned this before, that DX company that they use. And I should have a game coming. I doubt it's going to come tomorrow. It might come today, I don't know. From them. But generally the stuff they send through from them, they pack them really well. This was a case in point. This is complete. This was sold as just boxed. I don't know why it's not mint. I don't know, you know, just dink on the case, but take that all day long. Afterburner 3. So again, another one. Didn't really get the cartridge release. It looks, I don't know if you can just check, because you can change the view. It looks like you can. That looks more like the traditional Afterburner used to. That looks like, I don't really like cockpit views, but it's still complete. Quite nice. Nice one to have. I say there are a lot of the Mega Drive, the Mega CD collection is quite reasonable in terms of price. It then just goes absolutely fucking mental insanity up to the, you know, the latter games. At least, I suppose, at least with Nintendo, you know, it's all fucking stupidly expensive, so you just don't bother. With Sega, it lulls you into a false sense, and it goes, ah, you know what, you fucked up because you should have got all these, and now I want $4 grand from you. It's no wonder some people start and they don't finish. Got no fucking. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, on to some cheaper titles. I say that. Yeah, some of them are, some of them aren't. So some of these, again, are kind of like stopgappy type ones. I've got them. They're in alright condition. Some are missing manuals, some are actually complete, and I thought, fuck me, that's been a great buy. Some I'm keeping and thinking I'll just upgrade them later on. So, I'm going to start with a real weird one. And again, some Sega nuts out there might. I'm trying to see if I've got the other one that I. It will make sense if I can find it, but I can't. Oh. Do you know what? I should have thought about this beforehand. No, I can't find it. It's probably behind one of the other rows. This was up there for sale at PAL, because I thought it's all PAL. And I thought, I never remember seeing that on PAL. I googled it as well. I checked on Fleabay, and people were selling it as PAL. It's not a PAL game. I knew it weren't a PAL game. It's a Genesis game. I got this from my good mate Craig. Craig's here again, in some sort of hybrid. This, and I'm sure it's Tatsujin on a single cart, like a, you know, that Russian guy's name, Ivan Knockemoff. That's it. But this it's a game in itself, and they obviously reskinned it for whatever it was. I think it's they skinned it with Airwolf, and it's Crossfire. This is Crossfire on clearly it's Crossfire on the Genesis. It says Genesis on the back, but it's a shmup. Obviously in the helicopter, and I say they reskinned it as Airwolf, and it's all complete in really good condition. But this was for sale. I bought this off CEX. If you look at CEX, Crossfire is for sale, and it's sold as a PAL game. So I don't know. I know that Home Alone, is it Home Alone? I think it's Home Alone, is PAL, but it's got like a US style manual and stuff like that, but it is the PAL game. But this just says, it's just Genesis all over it, so I don't know. Maybe they looked at it and then, oh yeah, Crossfire, and maybe I've just bought the Genesis version. Maybe there is a proper PAL version of it. Again, I don't think it's very much money at all. You can all check yourselves, but box complete, so I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know what that. I've got that somewhere in here. I'm sure it's Tatsujin and something else, and they've called Crossfire Airwolf. Ones, let's do. I mean, it doesn't really matter in terms of order of goodness. These are bargains actually for the price I paid for these ones. I'll do these first. Get these out of the way. These are a couple of quid. One of them I had to order because when I took one of the games from, the crap ones, it might have been one of the Street Fighters. I took back. I thought, well, if I order it again, they're going to send me that one from that. So I need to find a game that's at another stall, and then they combine them. So that's a little tip for you. Tip: if you ever buy anything from CEX, and you know, you say if you take back Crossfire, right? Your Crossfire's Fox, and you take it back to, I don't know, a shop in Wolverhampton, and you go to buy a game, you go to buy like Crossfire again, and there's two copies. One's in Wolverhampton and one's in Watford. What you need to do is find a game that's for sale in Watford that's not in Wolverhampton, and then that's how they push it that way. That's how you can sort of rig it a little bit so you don't get the same shit. So that's what I did with this game. It's £4. I checked my phone. I thought, you know, with the little app I've got, I said I haven't got it. I'm not convinced I haven't got it. If I have, £4 I don't mind. It's not going to break the bank. But it said I didn't have it, and it's come through. It's absolutely fucking. I don't know why they didn't sell it as mint. It's absolutely mint, and it's T2, the arcade game for the Menacer. It's great in the arcades. This was. I'm assuming this was a port. You know, part of me thinks I've got it, but I'm not sure. But it's fantastic for £4. If I see this at the car book for £4, I'd buy this for £4. I tell you, I won't even blink an eye. But it's absolutely. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. £4, Lars. I'll have to check. I may have it. I may just not. I'll need to go through and update my collection. Especially on the Mega Drive. Right, another case in point, very similar to T2. I tagged this one on. Again, I think this was like, could have been more than £6. I'm convinced. And it's come through. It's fantastic condition. Why this is not sold as mint? Other than a bit of dirt on the front. And it's Midway Presents Arcade greatest hits. So this is like the Saturn version on the Mega Drive. This blue box, or blue spine, as Scott Sega Zombie likes to call it. He likes his blue spines. But condition. Look at, there's hardly any pull on the box. I don't think that manual's ever been taken out, that holder, I tell you. Fantastic. So, because people are going to watch this, hang on, just wait there, because I'm going to show you some of the cake. I'm going to prove a point. Just bear with me a minute. I'll get this one because this is a better example. Because I know what a lot of people say is, bloody hell, Stu, you do out of his CX. It is, there are bargains to be had. So, that's an example. I've just picked another one that I was going to send back and I'll show you. But anyway, sticking with the kind of like relatively cheap, but my God, it's come through. It's in great condition games. Another one here. One I didn't have. Never played this. Always played this on the Super Nintendo. Love it on the Super Nintendo. I think I bagged it on from CX actually on the SNES. Yeah, I did. So this is a Mega Drive version of International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. Again, not a lot of money at all. Another blue spinage. I don't know. I've never played this. I can't state, but I did buy the one for CX. That was a local buy, that was. But this is, again, it's come through. It's in great condition. It couldn't have been, if it was a £5 or £1 over. That's about it. I don't think it's a very expensive game at all. I'm not sort of saying, look, if you go and buy this off CEX, or if you buy this off CEX, or if you buy that off CEX, they're going to come through in that condition. They probably won't. They'll come through absolutely fucking battered within an inch of their life. But I've just got lucky, and it's just the volumes. It's the numbers and the volumes. So a couple now that are missing manuals. But given the condition overall, that's why I'm going to keep them. So one, Labossu. Weirdly enough, I think I'd already ordered this once he'd done his video. And I thought I would have ordered that. I think he bought his in store and he's all complete and nice. This has come through. Other than missing the manual, I'm quite happy. Again, I'll source another manual. I did buy it again. The other one's up there and it's fucked. So I'll show you that one actually as well. Just because I know that people aren't going to believe me, that's all. Yeah, I'll show you this one. So, and again, it's 10 quid. So it's 10 quid boxed. So this is the first one I bought. I thought, actually, I'll keep that. So if I take this one back and order another one, the chances are I'll get this one back, yeah? So I thought, well, for 10 quid, I can spin another 10 quid out, right? So I've got Gynog. I missed this out in the car boot. Years and years ago, there was a chap, I think he used to watch my channel actually, and he snapped it up. I turned it down, I think it was something like 8 quid, and I turned it down, I don't know why. The only thing letting this down is just on the outside there's a bit of a sticker there. But that's just on the outside. I thought I could always replace the case, or I could try and clean that off. But it is missing the manual, and it's hardly been. I think that's why I kept the case, so that I can clean that shit off the back. That'd be a nice case, that with a nice box. That's tenner. So I'll keep that because there's no, even the edges, the tops, there's no rub. All quite nice overall. So this is the one that's come through today. So this is like, thinking I might better get a manual or swap it over, blah 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 blah. So this is Gynog. And look at the corner. Literally smashed the fucking smithereens. So it's got everything that's in there, but well, that's everything. That's how it come through. So it's not all fucking sunshine and rainbows, honestly. It is shit like that you have to deal with. But that's CX for you. You take the rough with the smooth. Now this is another one similar to Gynog. They only had one copy. I've told you what I usually do with CX. They only got one copy. I pop over to Evil Bay, just have a scout round, just sort of see if, in terms of like numbers, availability, pricing, etc, etc. So this one, I think, well, it wasn't too bad. I can't remember the price for love nor money now. But I'll take a punt on it. I know it's quite well regarded. It's not really my kind of game. Falls into that elite sort of trader, starfighting type universe, but it is in quite an unusual box. So these are really hit and miss. I mean, that's bad enough with Gynog, you know, the condition that's been smashing up. These ones, you know what, overall, for this condition, I thought I'm keeping it. It is missing the manual. It's got the tray inside. I thought I'll keep that. I can always try and get a manual later on. And it's star control. So this is the ballistics, one of the ballistics boxes. There's only a handful of these. I've got quite a few of them. I've got Double Dragon complete now. There's Summer Games, Summer Challenge rather. I think there might be Winter one. There's Universal Soldier. I've got that. There's a few of these anyway in the ballistic boxes. So it's star control. Yeah, I mean it's not mint. It's not a mint copy at all. Probably needs a bit of a clean, to be honest. Yeah, a bit of a scuff there. But structurally the box is sound. There's no splits, which is quite, you know, always useful. And it's got the tray. The tray's always crack and rip. And usually the manual sits behind it. But yeah, as you can see, there's nothing there. And the cart's all right. Probably needs a wipe over. You know, nothing. It's not gouged out or anything like that. So, you know, stuff like that I don't mind. I can live. I can deal with stuff like that. But the fact that all the corners are there and they're not split and cracked, it's absolutely amazing for a game of this age. 1991. That's insane. But you know, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes next time I order that, if it comes up, it'll probably come up and the box will be like ripped in half or something. You know. Right. I'll do this one because this is very similar to Gynog. So this is the first one that I ordered, and I was like, I'm taking it back. I'm not having that. I'm going to take this one back. And then I thought, I looked at it again before I was like sort of sorting everything out that I was taking back. Thought, just keep hold of it. Let's order the other one. There's only two. There's only was there two? Was only one, and then one appeared after this one. Thought, get the other one. And we'll see, we'll get the best one and we'll take the other one back. Thought this one was bad. I'll show you the one that come through today. This isn't cheap either. This is 32 quid. I couldn't believe that's fucking right. I checked online and it's a good price. If you can get lucky enough to get a decent copy. Obviously complete and stuff like that. Side-scrolling hack and slash-esque type game. And it's Blades of Vengeance. So like, I don't know, looks like either Gauntlet or Golden Axe, like a side-scrolling hack. Again, a lot of the early EA games always look very Amiga. I'm sure they were programmed on the Amiga, you know. I'm sure there'll be some nut that will tell me, can inform me. But yeah, I mean, the case is dirty, it's gunky, it kind of squishes in on itself. The cartridge, so this is what I thought, when I looked at it, I thought, you know what? Just wait, because the cartridge is absolutely immaculate. He says, dropping it. It's not. It's. So I don't know if someone swapped the box, and I think the box just doesn't do the insert justice. But there's a little bit ick there. But I thought, well, you know, if I can get the on, we'll see. So this is the other one that's gone through. Blades of Vengeance. So you can tell it's different, right? Got the hang tab. So yeah, there's no gunk. It looks all right. And then you get to the fucking spine, and someone's like fucking American Werewolf in London's had a fucking go at it. The cartridge is pretty much for muchness. But fucking hell, look. I mean, if it hadn't had that, it wouldn't be that bad. The box is completely fucked, look. Wacka, 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 wacka. It's just, yeah. So, no, I don't always get really lucky with CEX. It's just a case of numbers, perseverance, stubborn determination. What am I doing? I'm keeping that one on. Getting confused. Like last two, and then we're done. We're done for Crimbo. And you can all sod off. Right, these one's boxed. One is missing the manual. There's tons, not tons, because that's probably a lie. There's a few of these for sale. There's another one coming. I mean, I've got limited funds, obviously. I'm not fucking millionaire. But I thought I can't order them all, so I ordered another one just in case, you know, I can drop lucky, because this one I've got here, it's just missing the manual. Again, pretty much similar to Gynog. Overall condition absolutely great, just missing the manual. Box great, no dinks, no scrapes, nothing like that. Who bought this? And I knew they were going to buy it. It's at Manchester. Matt, Salford Metro. Where's Matt? Where's Salford Metro these days? And Chris Newton. None of them boys making videos anymore. I need some decent content to watch. Get fucking making videos. Anyway, I bumped into Matt and he said, "Oh, I've got this game." He said, "I watched Pete's video," and I knew straight away who was I talking to. I spoke to someone else. I said, "I bet that game's going to go. Everyone's going to want it." And Matt had bought it at the event. I think Pete Snestastic, he was raving on about it, obviously on the Super NES. I'm not sure if I've got this loose card, I don't know. Didn't have it on the Mega Drive. I thought I'll snag it on the Mega Drive, and it is the Chaos engine. So top down, isometric, loaded, reloaded. Obviously this was the precursor to all that kind of stuff. Get the keys, gauntlet-esque type affair. But say, other than missing the manual, this is not a bad. When I sort of say to people, it's not a bad condition. I mean, what I'm talking about is you could end up ordering and it comes through like that. At least if it's come through like this, I don't mind. I can live with that, you know, because I know, like I said to the last vid, there's nothing worse than having a complete game that's kind of like a bit shabby and it's, you know, it's not quite nice. I'd prefer to have a game looks like this, and then maybe the manual's a little bit dog-eared. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't want it to fucking bashed up cover. Not on Mega Drive games, because for me, I don't think there's very little reason to have a bashed up Mega Drive game. You know, the cardboard stuff, the SNES, you know, and the odd ballistic game, you can't help, you know, that to happen. But no, I don't want an abused cartridge. And the last one, which is just boxed. I have this loose cart, and I've had this loose cart for the longest time. This has been on their box, I think, for a while. It's been on there, I think, since the time to Top Gear Rally 2. I thought someone's going to buy that. Someone's going to buy that. I bit the bullet. I bought it, and then another one popped up that I think it might still be on there. Again, this is an early-ish Mega Drive title. Vertical shooter. Hard as fucking nails. Honestly, because I've got the loose cart. Hard as nails. When I checked on the Flea of the Bay of the price of this, you know, like box complete and that, for fucking hell, I'll have a punt. I'll have a punt on it. And it's, like I say, it's come through. It's all complete. In really good. It probably needs a new box. I can do a new box, not a problem. Everything else is great. There's no scuffs, stinks, marks, anything like that. And it's Philios. Or Philios, depending how you want to pronounce it. So yeah, on Pegasus, the winged horse, and it is a fucking tough old game. This is. But so I was quite lucky, and it is complete. So what I'm saying, like, if Chaos Engine, if I got a manual like that, although some people would be like, "Oh no, it's not," that I'd be happy with that. I'd be quite happy with a little bit of. I know it's legit. I know it sounds daft. But in this day and age, everything's just been faked to hell. But I know that's not fake. I can tell straight away it's not fake because it's aged. It's got some patina to it. Yeah, I mean that's got the odd scrub, but it just needs a new case. I think, yeah, you can see it's a little bit grubby. See them wobbles. Just I think a half decent case, and that'll come up superb. That is it. That is it. Well, what time are we on now? It's now 3:30. It's probably out an hour. Another hour's worth of fucking tooty babbling on, talk about shite games. He's never going to play A Craig's Era again. Unlike Pete Snestastic. But you're quite right, you're quite right. I have got one or two things on order from CX. Mentions to Lewis. I think it's fake. I might do a live CX unboxing because I think it's going to be fake. I think it's going to be fake as fuck. And that might be interesting to watch. Don't know when that comes through. It might not be till next week now. So the post won't be until Wednesday, I think. Day after Boxing Day, if we're lucky. But we'll see. Right, I'm going to go because there's some football to watch, there's some beers to drink. I've got to sort these little bits and bobs out here. If I don't speak to you before, have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Look after each other, look after yourselves. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.